Hello viewers, this is CyborgTy and welcome to my YouTube channel where I share VR gaming, animated and live action movies, as well as learning the piano progress videos. In this video, I will be playing a couple of games to test my new HP Reverb G2 VR headset. If you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing and click the bell to be notified when I upload new videos. The first gameplay that I will show is for Blade and Sorcery. I'm showing this gameplay first, even though in reality I played it second, but I'm showing it now because it reveals a few issues that I experienced. And perhaps seeing this might save you time or help you when you start using your HP Reverb G2. The first issue was with the resolution settings in Steam. Notice here how the visuals were very choppy or not fluid. Something's not right in here. I put my finger on it. This led to examining and changing the resolution per eye or super sampling settings. I had it set to 150%, but for this I decided to adjust it down to 100%. And of course this helped make the visuals fluid as expected. Here, I realized I couldn't move the character, so I could not go forward, backwards, strafe, sideways, couldn't turn, etc. So this was clearly a controller mapping or binding issue. To fix this problem, I had to change the controller bindings. Since a viewer might benefit from it, I'm showing the panels and the items I had to click to get to the binding change here. In the official bindings area, I noticed there was one that was recommended by Microsoft. So I activated it, and then I was able to move or control the character as expected. Before leaving this panel, make sure the current binding shows the name of the binding that you've switched to. Put my hands down at my waist. You notice something strange happening. It'd be nice if I could share this mirror with you. So right in here, it kind of gets lost and then it snaps. Since this game shows the character in a mirror, I decided to take a look at where the headset might lose tracking of the controllers near my waist. There are several YouTubers that complain about using the Reverb G2 controllers in first-person shooter games, especially when the player is normally comfortable with their hands holding the weapon at or near their waist. And here you can clearly see the headset loses the tracking near my waist. You may notice it appears my hands are on rails as I move the controllers in that area. But the headset maintains communications with the motion sensors that are in the controllers. Notice after tracking is lost, the controller movements are still identified by the Reverb G2. This is easily observed by watching the wrist or the hands as they move around in that area as I move the controllers. I should stress that I'm looking forward just as you would in a first-person shooter. Obviously, if you looked down, the tracking volume would shift. So if you look down enough and your waist is within the view of the cameras, obviously the tracking would be great around your waist at that time. I should add, my studio lights have not introduced any tracking issues. I am facing the key and fill lights at this moment in my studio, and you have not noticed any odd drifting or floating controllers be looking down like this, then I can...
It's possible the color temperature settings of these lights are contributing to my tracking success.
And select the correct profile there for the controllers. Oh, that's right. In here. In here. I have not been there, so let's just go there. It's still a sandbox, so even with the update, we're still in sandbox mode, which is fine. Okay, now. I've never been here. Probably should have tried an environment that I've been to just to compare what the graphics look like, but it really, the fidelity is really good here. It really looks like I'm in a real place. Obviously, I can see my play space boundaries, but which in the real world you wouldn't. Now I'm going to try not to move too much and try to take advantage of the controls as a way to move around. I do have a decent sized play space, but that gets me in trouble. Oh, let me see if I remember some things. Like, I'm going to select, so they are very easy. There's wave 1 and 2, easy. There's wave 1, 2, and 3. In easy group, I'm going to pick, so obviously the further you get down this list, the more difficult it gets. So I'm going to pick wave 1 in easy, and then I'll do wave 2 and, you know, kind of take it from there. So it's just like that. Yeah, because I need to remind myself of the controls. It's kind of Amazonic. Okay, I can still move.
While watching this gameplay video, I noticed that it appears the frame rate looks lower here, but in the headset things were fluid. So I'll have to take a look at what settings need to be adjusted so that I can get, you know, decent captures along with what I'm viewing in the HMD headset.
Oh, I can. Okay. I'm trying to turn around so I don't lose my perspective to the camera. There's another one. Oh, there. Let me see if I can use a power. Oh, shoot. I don't know what this is going to look like. I tried to stay in my play space area without getting out of the camera view in this too crazy way. At the first one, first level, of course, I'm kind of crappy throwing it. It's a timing you need. Oh, good. There we go.
I should say this is actually the very first game that I played with my HP Reverb. Previous to setting up this new headset, I was doing a test between my Quest 2 and Shadow PC. If you want to know more about that, post a comment to this video and I might do a video about that. But I was using this game as I was doing that Quest 2 and Shadow PC test. And so I thought, okay, this gives me an opportunity to also compare the visuals of the HP Reverb to the visuals of the Quest 2. And so I have to say, this does have an edge, even with a game like this, where it's not really pushing the texture fidelity, that kind of thing, but you can really still see how much clearer the visuals are in this headset. I'm not saying the Quest 2 is bad. Quest 2 visuals are good. Yeah, but I actually saw a difference with this one. Another thing I learned, as this was the first game I'm playing with the HP Reverb G2 and trying to record and share the gameplay, is my audio settings in OBS. I picked the wrong device. You need to make sure you pick the USB audio, and have to play with the volume settings because the microphone volume appeared to be a little higher than expected. So I'd learned from this that I had to play with it. So the audio for the previous gameplay you saw, which was for Blade and Sorcery, actually benefited from what I'd learned playing this game.
Oh, one thing I will say, this headset's extremely comfortable. Very light. That was one of the things that was pretty obvious when I was taking it out of the box. Whoop. Let's get you this way.
And again, here I am facing my studio lights, and you will notice during this long gameplay that I didn't experience any controller drift or anything strange. So far, no troubles other than my coordination with throwing a snowball. And of course, Lily is pretty fast. You little crapper. Boy, I'm really poor shooting here. Yeah, you're throwing better than I am. Why do I keep hitting? Who's hitting me? Where'd that come from? Oh, you shit. I mean... Got it.
Okay. Level 9. Oh man. Where are these little suckers? Who hit me? Well, that was a good test there. Well, let's see. Retry level. Let's retry that level. Who's hitting me? Oh, up there. Okay, got past level 9. Hands got out there just a second there. Oh, this is my spastic. This is where my poor aiming. Oh, gee. Oh, you have to dodge those things? Oh, you can blow those up too. Oh, gee. Where Oh, cool. I don't know that I've ever done that level. Oh, gee, that can get your feet. That's why I tend to do that. I'm trying to get that gun. Level 11. Moving to level 12. Oh, I haven't seen that. What is that? Cool ice? What does that do? Okay. Oh, I've never done this. What is it? Cool. Oh, gee. Okay, this is pretty cool. Turning the kids to icicles. Ah, gee. Well, that was kind of fun. Should I do that level one more time? Yeah, let's try it again, because I've never seen those things. Oh, gee. Okay, there you go. Icicle U. Where? Must have a limit on the range. Because I can't seem to get that kit that's way up there. Oh, I got him. I don't know, that icicle gun is a lot of fun here. Blue. Where are you? Oh. Where's he getting me from? Oh, way up there. Alright, this is fun. I'll have to continue. Notice when my eyes get down here, it kind of went away, but immediately jumped in. I hadn't had any problems playing. Again, the studio light's right in front of me. So this is probably a good test. I'll try something else. Maybe Half-Life Alyx next.
Okay, now for my impressions. This is a great headset. I always considered my Oculus Rift S and my Valve Index my most comfortable headsets, but this one is more comfortable than both of those. It has the highest resolution on the market, and because of how well it was implemented, it's got the best visual fidelity of any other VR headset on the market. I didn't have really any real trouble with the controllers and the controller tracking. However, since there is a procedure for getting this headset to work with my Valve Index controllers, I will be looking into that. If you like this video, give it a like, and if you're new to my channel, consider subscribing and click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new videos. I post VR gaming videos at least once a week. Thanks for watching.